Yeah, sure. What you kids want to hear?
Something by Naoki Urasawa.
Alright, you kids get the manga.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Said the accomplished brain surgeon most deservedly. Certainly master my skills to an absurd degree. No hyperbole, maybe you heard of me. No, it's not about status or currency. One day in Germany.
Dr. Tenma, it's an emergency. We need you in surgery. Urgently.
Just the words I need on my way currently. Out of the way, I'm in a hurry. We received a child, critical condition, infirmary. Reportedly a murder spree. An elderly couple butchered in a botched burglary. The boy shot sick and in savagery. The twin sister unscathed strains to speak. One word gradually. Naturally, she's in shock, lost a family, a tragedy and peril for the operation when a member of the faculty informs me of a new patient rushed in rapidly. The miracle collapsed disastrously, cerebral thrombus circumstantially. The director wants to use my mastery.
Prepare to receive the mayor immediately. The boy is not our priority.
Politics, no capacity for morality.
Some lives are worth more.
That's how these bastards see, but my battle be fight to save a child valiantly. My strategy, full frontal craniotomy. Remove bone fragments and contaminated brain tissue carefully. Bullets in contact with the left middle cerebral artery. Remove it tactily from his anatomy. Thankfully, finality to my anxiety. The boy lives, the mayor, a dissimilarity. Fatality, integrity's gonna cost me. Blatantly ignored the director's direct orders. The life I saved couldn't significantly increase public subsidy. Shamelessly to blame the heap for all misdeeds, it's all on me. Damn, it's me, career over, no apology. My fiancée leaves, she's the boss's daughter. Calamity, I visit the child, he's asleep. Honestly, a dark comedy. How policy be so dishonestly affected by financially greedy thieves as to hands and feet misusing our abilities as they please for personal opportunities.
I wish they were dead.
Didn't mean to scream. Great unease has seized my speech. The boy seems dreaming, so I leave. But in an impossibly brief instant, instantly, the next day it probably catastrophe, an oddity. My wish becomes reality. Insanity is twisted serendipity. There's the three men that couldn't possibly stood between. All inconvened in my career's trajectory. Mean they're becoming memories to grieve. I mean they're deceased in an act of ferocity. Monstrously murdered maliciously, a mystery. The twins are nowhere to be seen. Years later, in a few more promotions, the investigation and funerals become ghosts of my past distant moments. Concentrating my full devotion to saving lives, even when it looks hopeless. Being there for the patients, my sole focus. My rep is the best neurosurgeon noticed to flourish when a rush of murders emerges. Striking similarities throw this commotion into motion. Investigation reopened. A known perp scene near crime scenes is run over like a rodent. They need him alive, he's the best lead they're working. I'm his only chance, but as I traverse, this detective's trying to make me nervous. Suspicious of how my misfortunes reverse. To benefit from the disturbing occurrence, their thoughts connect me with unsolved murders. The nurses act as diversion as I work my magic despite these observers. I warn them as health comes first, and to interrogate in this state, his condition will worsen. The men posted distrust on the surface, the patient stirring mutters and murmurs.
Monster!
As terrified were a disturbed blur.
Coming for me, the monster!
You're safe and secure, right? Yeah, sure, please endure. The authorities turn, they question this poor shell of a man. They know all the doors were open for sure by skilled lockpick, perfect fit. Service enlisted by whoever commit this foul business. Fear evident, my left twisted with fright. He's screaming incoherent gibberish.
Right, this questioning's finished. He's at his limit.
They leave officers sprinkled throughout the building. Security's tight, he confides. All his friends died. The monster didn't leave one alive. Later at night, surprise, every officer drops like a fly. Following the trail of death, I arrived in an abandoned building and identified this monster. Oh my, why? He guns down my patient, the lockpick he hired. 9 years older, but I recognize a life I prioritized over the mayor despite explicit instructions otherwise. The twin boy who survived. He thanks me for bringing him back to life. He's pleased to see the promotions I acquired. Says he heard my wish that time and was only too happy to oblige. Confesses to mass homicide and stride doesn't even bat an eye. Outright evil personified. The serial killer revives, escapes and disappears outside. I find myself wide-eyed, horrified, completely petrified to think my story's a lie. I have to make this right. Find his twin sister, she can provide. The true facts will come to light. I can only imagine what she's been through. To be continued.
as it happens, is happiness, happiness, catching this, passion, the bliss of attracting this, grabbing this, fapping this, asking this, time I can be as I be it, don't dream or believe it, achievements I needed to lead, leaders needed, greediness, dancing this, unsweetiness, seemingly seasons between us, as bit by Mars to hear us, niggas on Venus, the meanest, the cleanest, obscenest, and even the greenness of a fetus, and greenest, seated and seasons of extremists, don't you just beat it, the deal is, we're realist, so beat us, the realness, risky, PBC's heated, degrees, the deal is indeed, the streets, elitist, the media speeds, and immediately free us, a thesis, the read like a leaf of a telekinesis, decent, lead the feed and teach the speech, the something to feed, tip in and fetuses, the idea is, reveal illegal allegiances and secret sequences, now frequent my freaky sound frequencies.
I mock at the lawful, scoff at the awful offices, eat falafel with philosophers, give lasagna lozenges to hostages, I'm hot potato, elbow dropping hits like bombs across the